We're going in 3, 2, 1. We're good.
Got it.
So how do you get in the roller coasters?
How'd I get into roller coasters? Well, that's actually pretty interesting. Right around like I guess in 2012, I took a trip to Disneyland, California. That
I've
is.
heard of it.
Yeah, pretty well known park, obviously. I wasn't really into coasters before then, but that kind of trip, I went with my relatives and stuff. They kind of helped me kind of ease into getting onto some of the coasters like Space Mountain, Matterhorn bobsleds, and Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, which I liked all of those. And so riding those coasters kind of led me into it. And then my 2013 trip to Knott's Berry Farm.
Ooh, that's on my bucket list.
Yeah, it's an amazing park.
I live on
Um,
the East Coast, so
yeah, I'm a West Coast kind of guy, so I've been there
that's
quite a
good.
few times.
What's your team? Football.
What was that?
What's your favorite football team?
Ooh, my favorite football team. I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. They're terrible. Um,
I'm a Rams fan.
nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hopefully they win tomorrow. I think they have a pretty good chance if things can go their way.
You be watching that?
Yeah, I'll be watching it for
That's
sure.
good because it's my team.
Yeah.
So let's get back to you were saying about
Uh,
coasters.
already. But I guess that 2013 trip to Knott's, I hadn't really gotten on very many large coasters. The Disney coasters were basically the biggest I'd ever gone on. So, riding Ghost Rider, that was, I guess, my first large coaster. It was also my first ever wooden coaster. That really, I think, kind of broke the ice, I guess, for me, in terms of getting into coasters. And then my first coaster with an inversion and my first one with a launch was Montezuma's Revenge.
Ooh,
Um, yeah, that it was pretty intense, but I remember really liking it after I got on it, and then after that, I pretty much became a full-fledged coaster enthusiast. You know, started watching Coaster Studios because
that
that
was
was
my first. I was
yeah.
8. I
Um,
was 8 years old.
you were 8. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
when
was
I
about
first started
10.
coasters.
That's pretty crazy.
I was 10 too in 2013.
In 2013, yeah.
That's my
Uh,
first mega coaster. Was Ride of Steel at Darien
uh,
Lake.
Darien Lake. Okay, nice.
I used to live there. I lived up in New York, but we took the trip and moved to Florida this year. So
Not a bad state to move to. You got a lot of parks over there, so
yeah, that's
that's
why.
pretty nice.
Partially why.
Just
I,
out of curiosity, have you ridden the Cyclone, Coney Island Cyclone in New York
nope.
City?
I
Oh no,
wish.
dang.
I've been to New York City though.
That's cool. I haven't been yet.
I was going to go, but it ended up being closed at when I was down there, and I couldn't get to Manhattan on time. I was in downtown Manhattan, but unfortunately,
Ooh, that's tough. Yeah,
I lived in the upstate, Rochester, Buffalo, Niagara Falls.
nice. Yeah, right in that area, that's pretty cool.
Oh, it was beautiful, so beautiful.
Definitely, that's that's very different than Florida, I can imagine. I mean, weather and everything, that's a pretty
Yeah,
big
it's
adjustment.
freezing. It was freezing.
Yeah, for sure.
No off season.
Oh, yeah, that's also nice. In California, we used to have no off season, but we've been basically having an off season for an entire year almost.
Yeah,
So,
COVID.
yeah,
I
it's
feel
pretty
bad
tough
for
out
you.
here for sure. Yeah, I didn't actually get to ride any coasters last year in general, so that was a year off, I guess, for me. I think I'm going to travel to somewhere. I don't know where that's going to be, but probably outside of California. We'll see what happens, but I
Yeah, it would
definitely
make
am
it
gonna
nice.
try my best.
I live like near Orlando, so
Yeah, that's awesome. Like you got Universal. I mean, you're
I
gonna have
got Disney, I got
Velocicoaster.
Universal, SeaWorld. Actually, I've
Yeah.
been to SeaWorld last week.
You just went there last week?
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
first time.
That's pretty awesome.
I got Manta credit, everything like that. I suck for Kraken. Heard some bad reviews.
Wait, what about Kraken?
Some bad reviews.
Yeah.
I didn't write it. I heard it's rough.
Oh, really? I would have done it. It's pretty polarizing. I actually like my B&M floorless coasters. The only one I
You're
really
lucky.
don't like is Scream at Magic Mountain.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I
one's
saw
not
them
very
and
good.
like crap.
It's just very rattly. It's not in it. It's not very. It's not as forceful as other things out there. It's just not the best thing. Oh, also Patriot isn't the best at Great America. Yeah, that one's not
I'll
good either.
probably someday go to California and ride the coasters
Yeah,
at some point.
eventually.
What part of California are you in?
I'm literally smack dab in the middle of it, in a city called Fresno. Has
I've
about
heard of
like
Fresno.
yeah. We have about 500,000 people. The entire county has like about 1 million, but the city itself has about 500,000.
And
We
that
don't
was
have
the
any.
size of Rochester.
Wait, what was that?
It was kind of like the size of Rochester, but
Uh,
it's decreasing.
yeah. What was I gonna say? We don't have any coasters here. And I'm actually the closest park to me is California's Great America, which I've only been to twice. And it's like still like 2.5 hours. It's almost the same distance as Magic Mountain, and because of that, I just go to Magic Mountain way more often. So yeah.
They have more coaster collection than any. What do you recommend for how many days at Magic Mountain? Just wondering.
For a first-time visitor, you definitely a minimum of 2. There is no way I would ever do that park if I were coming out of state for any less than 2 days. So 2 days minimum. I think 2 to 3 are probably good. I don't think you would have to do any more than 3 days.
How long is that
yeah.
flight from Orlando to and Los Angeles?
Well, how long is it?
Duration.
I don't know. I haven't been to Orlando, so I don't know
Oh,
how
you
long
never
it
been?
is. I have not been to Orlando yet. I'd love to go, but I have not been.
Tell me some of your friends you are in the coasters with.
Repeat that again.
How many friends do you have in the community?
It's
Not so many.
I get it's hard to explain because what is it? I've only been basically a content creator for I'd say less than 2 years, and this was kind of something I just kind of liked on my own. But I'd say at this point,
I know a couple of your friends. I
wait,
know
what was-
Maddie. I know Maddie from California. I met
Yeah,
all
she
over
seems
her.
pretty cool.
She was pretty cool. I met
I-
Itai. Oh, he's
Oh,
crazy.
Itai, yeah, I had him
He's
on my last
crazy.
stream. Yeah, he's pretty
He's one
cool.
crazy person. I like him.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine.
I
Oh,
won't.
my Callie.
Yeah, Callie, I also had her on my
That's
stream.
good,
The
good, good.
second to last one I had. That was pretty awesome
That's
as
pretty
well.
good. Oh, crud, I have 0 views, but that's okay.
It's all right because what is it? I guess you'll kind of upload it later, so
It's going to be
it'll-
uploaded now.
Oh, it's being uploaded.
Afterwards, and it will show.
Alrighty.
So, how you been? How is everything going for you?
Pretty good, all things considered. I mean, I'm not really able to do a whole lot, just given the
quarantine.
circumstances. But it's been fine. Like we're all healthy and everything.
That's good.
What was it? My family did actually what was it? Have COVID, I'd say like about a month ago, but it went through everyone and we're all okay.
Yeah.
So
I feel bad for you.
it wasn't like it
bad
definitely
was it?
sucked to go through, but I mean I've felt worse with other things like in my life, but it certainly wasn't fun, I'll say that much.
I got some medical problems myself, so
Yeah,
Really?
that's tough.
I've had surgeries on my stomach, but that's not bad. Oh,
Yeah, we got some comments I just saw. Badger State Coasters.
Hey,
Nice to
buddy.
see you here.
how you doing? Actually, I have a lot of followers on my Instagram page, on my personal,
Your personal one, nice.
so I got a lot of friends.
That's cool.
I have Logan on there.
That's
We're
really cool.
united. He's a good friend of
Yeah.
mine.
I won't give it. I guess I didn't answer the question that well earlier for friends.
Yeah.
I won't give any names and specifics, but I have a good amount, I'd say.
That's good.
I won't give a specific number either because I honestly couldn't give it right now, honestly.
Counted. It's hard to count my friends too.
Yeah.
I don't want to give all my friends, but I trust them. They can talk about me. They can talk about anybody about me. Just
Yep.
not bad things because I don't want to gossip.
Mm-hmm.
What do you go? What kind of what grade are you in? 12 again?
Yeah, senior year, 12th grade.
Me
Yep.
too.
Pretty interesting year, pretty different at least for me. A lot of the senior celebrations, stuff we would do,
Yeah.
they haven't really happened for me because what is it? There's just been, yeah, I mean, obvious, you know why, but yeah, it's
We're
been kind of
both
nuts
seniors
that
in
way.
high school.
Yeah.
When's your graduation?
Believe the day is June 5th.
I think that's
I
mine
believe.
too.
Yeah, I think it's June 5th.
I think so. I. What part of Florida you ever been to Florida?
Never. I've been to Georgia.
I've been to Georgia.
I was in Atlanta.
Did you go to Six Flags Over Georgia?
Both times I went, well, the first time I went, I wasn't a coaster enthusiast, so no. And then the second time I went like during winter, and it was like not a good time to go. So I still have not, but I've been to like the Georgia Aquarium, Zoo Atlanta. I've been to other places there, just
I've
not
been to
Six
Kings
Flags.
Island.
Wait, what was that?
I've been to Kings Island.
Kings Island, that's pretty cool. I've been to Cedar Point. I didn't go to Kings Island, but yeah.
I
Nice.
go there practically all the time because I have doctor's points in Cincinnati. I'm in the Cincinnati area. Quite a bit.
You've been there quite a bit. That's nice.
I love Cincinnati.
That's cool.
It's not always good for good circumstances, though.
Wait, what was that?
It's not for very good circumstances, though.
Oh, not for. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm going in February. I'm flying down there, and I'm flying back home.
Nice.
So, how's it? What's the weather out today?
The weather out here, what was it? I'm just gonna guess.
70s?
It was probably like somewhere in the 50s or something.
We're like in the 60s here.
Yeah, 50s or 60s, something like that here.
It's freezing right now compared to Ireland. It's freezing.
For here, it's about as cold. Actually, it gets colder than this, but it was pretty sunny. It wasn't too bad. It was all right.
You ever thought, when did you start this channel originally?
Coaster Hour. Let's see. I actually started it toward the end of March of 2019. So I've been doing this basically less than 2 years. And when I originally started, I didn't really know that many people in the community, so it's not like I had like a whole lot of like, what was it? I guess experience, well, even experience, like, and also people I could really talk to. Like, I emailed some of the larger coaster YouTubers asking for tips. And then like kind of also I tried to reach out to like some smaller coaster YouTubers. 808 Coaster Life was especially very helpful. Jace from that channel, he's very helpful in helping me get started.
I'm looking for tips too.
Yeah.
To improve my content and everybody else's.
I guess if I had to give some tips just to for potential like channel things, whenever you're doing a video or really anything, you do it only if you think you would actually be interested in watching your kind of video or your
I'm always interested.
thing. Yeah, exactly. Because if you're not going to be very motivated to do like create your videos. Even like there's been some cases where it's like I have certain videos that do way better than others, but I didn't necessarily like doing them that much. Those were kind of like my prediction videos early on. And then it was kind of like I was kind of thinking about it. I was kind of reaching if I was going to do any more, and it didn't seem that interesting to me, so I just kind of stopped doing it, even if maybe it would have gotten me more views, maybe it would have gotten me more subscribers, but it was just kind of like I wasn't that interested in like doing some more than I had already done, because I kind of felt like I had covered everything.
I also have some experience because I was on national television.
Oh yeah, nice.
I was on the news for Super Bowl Saturday.
Oh, that's sick.
I have a petition.
Wait, as a what?
I have a petition
Oh, a petition?
for Change.org Super Bowl Saturday.
Nice.
It's hard to do, but I've been on national news, so I got some experience in speaking to out and reaching out. It took a lot of guts.
Oh yeah, for sure. Something like that is pretty
I've had
wild.
some
Yeah, for
haters
sure.
too.
And what
Haters
was?
gonna hate. So I know I've had my experience. What about you? How many? What do you deal with critics pretty well?
Uh, repeat the question again.
You ever? How do you handle critics?
Critics. Oh, like I guess you can like either critics or people, just negative people in the comments. I guess you could say. Yeah. Honestly, I don't come across them too much.
Me either.
And so it's not never been that big of an issue. Usually, I just ignore them. If
I
I feel
like myself.
if there was one time where it was just like I kind of what was it? I don't know if I wasn't in the best mood or what, but there was one person who put out something, but they like worded it really badly, and I kind of put it out. I blocked their thing, like their like profile thing, but I put it on my social media. I was like, kind of making fun of it, but like I said, I blocked
I
the
make fun
person's
of that
thing,
stuff
so no
too.
one actually knew who it was. But I was just kind of like,
With my friends, like Logan, I've had my haters come with him because because I'm not bashing them. I'm just saying I've had haters because I was in a video with him. I was in the hospital. He visited me, and he's overall been a good friend. We text once in a while on Instagram. Do you know him?
Logan, I haven't. I've never talked to him via video. I think I may have like DM'd him a few
I
times, like
DM
maybe
him.
for
That's what I
tips.
do.
Maybe I've DM'd him a few times for like tips or something, but I don't talk to him regularly at all. So no, I
I
don't
text
really
him
know him.
regularly
No.
on my Instagram. He's a good kid.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy.
I was on with him on YouTube.
Yeah.
I have. So
Oh wait. I have not. I was. Wait, did you ask if I was with him on YouTube?
no, like not with him, like in a video.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, I was not in a video with him. No.
Ooh, you
No, I
got
haven't
an
done that yet.
opportunity at some point.
I actually haven't done a whole lot of meetups yet. That's more because of the circumstances I'm in right now. Because what was it? I mentioned how I started my channel in March of 2019. Well, basically, that also means that, like, for over half, like, about half my channel's existence, I haven't gotten an opportunity to visit a park since. So it's kind of it's very tough to do that sort of thing.
How do you film?
Film, for
Use a
footage.
camera?
The thing is, what is it? I don't actually have the best of camera equipment. The times I've done it, I've either used like just my iPhone or my dad has a very good one, so I've also used that as
I'll
well.
show you. I was gonna use it for you, but unfortunately, things have changed. This is my camera. I was gonna use it for this video.
Uh,
Right on my bed.
that's a nice looking camera though.
It was like $90.
That's
Good
pretty
price.
good. Yeah, that's good.
Good gift. Got for Christmas.
That's awesome. But the thing is, the camera thing. I mean, I'm trying to think. Since my channel has existed, I've only taken one, two, three, four, I guess 5 park trips, but I didn't get that much footage. Generally, when I use footage for the videos I do, I always try to get permission if it's not if it's like
Whoa.
non-copy if it isn't non-copyright, because obviously you don't want to get in trouble for using
I say
someone
leave
else's.
credit if there is.
Yeah, absolutely. Leave credit always.
Yeah.
But also I do try my best to get the permission I need for all that sort of thing. I've never had a
An issue.
major issue with footage.
Neither.
But
I don't use other people's footage at all. It's all mine.
Yeah, that's awesome. If you can do it that way, that's probably best. For me, I'm actually not that much of a either photographer or videographer, I guess. And when I go to parks, I don't
I
love
just want
to
to ride
film.
sometimes.
Say that
I don't
again?
want to review or anything like that until I get back or something. So that's what was mine. Do you ever been to Chicago?
I have not been to Chicago yet. That's another city I would love to go to for various reasons. I want to go to Six Flags Great America,
I was
obviously,
fun.
but also they have
And
the Shed Aquarium, Field Museum. I'm also outside of being a coaster enthusiast, I also love to travel to places.
me
So
too.
so they have a lot of really cool things to
I've
do
traveled
there.
quite a bit. I've been to
Um,
Canada with Wonderland.
Indiana, that's awesome. My dad has some rental property there, but I've never been. So,
You fish?
no, haven't ever fished actually.
Okay. We're fishermen
That's
and other
awesome. That's a
things.
cool hobby.
I like to see through like hunting and fishing. So we got some game.
That's awesome.
I'm under a couple fish like hunting stuff, but I left it out of the shop because I don't want to get you offended or anybody offended.
Okay.
I know a lot better to put everything in there.
I just
Somebody said the
I
shell
just
aquarium's
yeah,
very
Badger
expensive.
State. Yeah, there some of the aquariums I've been to are and like some of the tourist places I've been to are super expensive.
You ever
That
been to
doesn't shock
Newport?
me at all, but I'd still love to go regardless.
You ever been to Newport?
Have I ever done what?
Newport Aquarium in Ohio, Kentucky. I mean,
Oh, Newport Aquarium.
it's in
Uh,
Cincinnati area.
yeah, it's neat. Yeah, I haven't been. I haven't been to. Mentioned I've been to Cedar Point. I've been to Cleveland. I just haven't been to Cincinnati before or Kings Island.
I've been. I'm obsessed to go to Cedar Point at some point. I want to have. I want to spend 3 days there or take a week there, and I want to go to Cedar Point. I've never been to Cedar Point.
Man, that's crazy. You
I was
gotta go.
close to going. When I was little, my dad was driving towards Cleveland because we were getting back from a trip. He was shocked us and we drove into Cedar Point. I was little, like 5. And we got up to the parking booth and they wanted like $8. We turned right around and didn't go.
Oh, that's tough.
It was tough.
Yeah.
I've kind of been there, but I never got in.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal. That's about as brutal as it gets. I've
I
had
probably
some
will
nightmares
go
that
at
were
some
about like
point.
that.
My dad shocked me, like surprised me for my birthday. I had like quite a bit of money from the birthday, 16. Where he had a lot of money, like I had like almost a house. I
Awesome.
chose to go to. I was going to go to Cedar Point or go to that Rams game. I chose to go to the Rams game. Big mistake.
Ouch.
I made a huge mistake. I could have went on Millennium Force.
Yeah.
That was my biggest bucket list coaster. Is Millennium Force. It's actually my ringtone. It's that crazy.
The theme song is your ringtone. That's sick. That's awesome.
I got it off the website and just recorded it. I'm obsessed with roller coasters. When you record a sound of a coaster and put it on your phone as a ringtone. It gets annoying.
Yeah,
And now I
yeah.
have Hulk on my phone.
Oh, yeah. Now you have Hulk.
I'm a huge coaster enthusiast. I just updated my Ace and I just got it in the mail today. My Ace membership.
Your Ace membership, nice.
I have it until 2022. I renewed it at Christmas. Are you an Ace member?
No, I'm not an Ace member.
Part of a coaster club?
No, not part of a not part of a coaster club.
Yes.
Never been part of one yet, at
I'm on
least.
that was somebody in the background. That was my mother. We're just chilling, talking. So, how many? You got time?
Do I got
What time do
time?
you have left?
Oh, I got plenty of time. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
in California. There's not much else I can do
sure.
anyways.
Oh, yeah, California is way behind me. I have family in California, but they're thinking about moving out.
Ooh, I mean, I think I mentioned it on one of my other streams, but yeah, that might be a possibility for my family as well.
Oh, you might be moving. What
Yeah,
state you want to move to?
it's still early planning. There's,
You
but
want to move?
it's
You
been
can move
talked
to
about for
Florida.
it was talked about for years. It's not like it's anything new, but I think it might have been getting like the talks may have been gotten ramped up a little bit
If you
considering the
move to
situation.
Florida, there's a good part of this state on the East Coast. It's mountain, beautiful city, beautiful. It's right on the beach. It's beautiful.
What is it? The move has more my parents say. I think Texas and Florida has been mentioned.
Oh,
I think
really?
yeah, Florida has been mentioned, but I think Texas is more what they want to go for. I don't mind
Texas.
either.
Oh gosh,
I don't mind either one honestly, because the
Texas
thing,
is more for the culture enthusiasts that want to ride Iron River. People get sick of it.
yeah, but the thing is, me living in California, I mean, it's basically a bubble. You basically have California and nothing else. Like you have to fly pretty much literally anywhere else to get to anywhere that's actually like good. Um, but
You've been to Hawaii?
never been to Hawaii. Been to Mexico several times though.
Oh, you've been to Six Flags Mexico?
Yes, I did go there actually.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah,
You suck.
that's definitely like the rarest park I've been to, I
We were
guess.
in Iron Medusa. What it was like?
Medusa Steel was really good. It's my second favorite RMC of the 5 I've ridden.
Oh man.
Amazing pacing. The airtime wasn't the strongest. I'd actually say it might have had the either weakest or second weakest. Like I guess the strength of the airtime wasn't as strong as like Steel Vengeance, Twisted Colossus, or Railblazer. I mean,
I've
Railblazer obviously,
never
but
been
it was
in
still
an
really
RMC.
good.
I
What
never
was
been in an RMC.
You've never ridden an RMC?
No.
Oh man, you're
I used to live near an RMC, about like 4 hours away, and then never got a chance to go to your point.
oh, that's rough.
But I
Although
have
you'll
been
have
there.
Iron Gwazi,
I
right? Iron Gwazi though.
Yeah, I might ride it. I might to ride out there in Tampa.
Yeah, I definitely go out there.
I got a premier ride though. Oh,
Yeah, you
Flight of
got
Fear.
Icebreaker.
Flight of Fear.
Oh, you've done. I haven't done a
Oh
Flight of Fear
yeah,
yet.
that was the best. I've ridden Orion.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was pretty good. It was underrated. I've been on
Actually,
those.
I've never done a B&M Hyper or Giga.
I've
I've
been on
done
Hypers.
what?
I've been on a BN Hyper. I just rode Mako the other day.
Yeah, you did Mako. You said
And
that
it was
earlier.
weak. I didn't like it.
You didn't care for it that much? Wow.
It was on like floater. There was barely any floater. I might have gotten crippled. I'm not sure.
That's interesting. I hear a lot of good things about Mako, so that's
It's
interesting.
underrated. I'm surprised it was underrated. All the rec coasters I've been on, I love. I don't know why I love them.
All the what coasters?
The enthusiasts hate.
Oh, yeah. That's
I don't know
interesting.
why. They're so more fun. I did not ride Flight Deck because at Landers Wonderland because I heard it's worse than anybody else.
Oh, yeah, that rides I've heard it's terrible. Flight Deck at California's Great America is pretty good though, I'll say that.
I've been a Banshee.
Yeah, that
I love
Banshee looks interesting. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not.
You're gonna like it. You would like it, depending on your coaster.
Ooh, I don't know. My favorite invert right now is Raptor, so
Oh, you're
yeah.
lucky. What is it like at Cedar Point? Is it rated or underrated?
Cedar Point,
In your opinion?
um, You know, it's hard to say because it isn't my favorite park I've been to. I actually give that to Hershey Park. But that
I've
doesn't
been to
mean
Hershey.
what?
I've been to Hershey when I was little.
Oh, that's
No, I never remember it. I'm too foreign with those things.
yeah.
I was
Um
really.
but I guess back to Cedar Point. I don't know that I'd call it overrated. It was really cool to finally go there because I didn't really think I was gonna go there the year
I
I did,
was.
like in 2018.
Oh,
Um,
you went?
but it was just really cool being there. Their coaster collection is easily the best of any park I've been to. That's including Magic Mountain. I'd take it
Whoa.
over it.
It is a little controversial.
Yeah, especially because I'm a California enthusiast, right? I'm supposed to defend Magic Mountain. Yeah, no.
Magic Mountain are competitors.
I don't really see Cedar Point like as a rival or anything,
I see
um,
it.
which is a little strange, but I don't see it. And I guess that also is the fact that I'm not the biggest fan of Magic Mountain in certain ways. It's not even my favorite park in
It's
California.
hilly. I heard it's a lot of hill.
Oh, I have no problem with
Walking.
like I mean, there's a lot of like really silly things with Magic Mountain. Like the parking lot is like literally half a mile away from the entrance, which is
Oh.
really funny. I mean, it's not because like that for a lot of people that sucks, but it's just kind of funny.
It's probably adrenaline pumping and getting right to Twisted Colossus. Actually, I got a picture of Colossus in the back of my dad's had a friend that built Colossus.
Oh, the original?
Yup.
Wow, that's
There's
crazy.
a picture. I'll grab it. It's pretty awesome. We have a big friend of ours. This is a very old picture of it when it was being constructed.
But if you could get it a little closer, that might help. Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah,
That
that's cool.
like it could be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Because it's legendary.
That's pretty incredible, actually. That's actually really awesome.
You ever rode Colossus?
Yes, I did ride the original.
Really?
Um, Not
That's
gonna lie, I
very
did not like it. I rode it in its last year of operation and
man.
only backwards, and it was really bad.
This was
Um,
terrible.
yeah, it was sad because I heard it was so good
Back in the
in its
70s.
early days, but the way it was running when I rode it, it was bad. Like, it was not good at all.
You watched National Lampoon, the Vacation movie,
Yeah.
when Colossus is going over the hill? I actually recorded it and posted it on Instagram. This is Colossus. You copyrighting. I said that. And I said, cut it, Warner Brothers.
Actually, speaking of defunct coasters, I mean, this one's a lot less notable, but I also did Roar at Discovery Kingdom before that became Joker. And also, another really weird one. This is, like, I'm probably
I
one of
would
the few
like
people
our
on
home.
Earth who has done this. And so, this is a very weird one. But Joker at Six Flags Mexico, that is a Gerstlauer spinning coaster. It's like the Pandemonium clones,
Yeah.
basically. I did that, but I also did it when it was at Discovery Kingdom as Pandemonium because it got relocated from Discovery Kingdom to Six Flags Mexico. So I did it at Discovery Kingdom when it was still there.
How long ago was that?
That I did that I think in like 2011.
We were both 8 years old.
Either yeah.
I
And
was
also
with the park
I guess I could have mentioned that when I started getting into coasters. Discovery Kingdom, I wouldn't say it like I guess Pandemonium kind of showed me how fun coasters could be, but I still didn't really care for them that much. And then my Disneyland trip kind of elevated that, and then my Knott's trip elevated that. But yeah, no, I did Pandemonium at Discovery Kingdom, which it was only open there for like I think 4 or 5 years, so
I
it's pretty
was.
wild.
This is a thing I'm writing about. I'm actually writing a book right now about my life as a roller coaster.
Nice.
That's my ending thing. Life is a roller coaster. And then I report, and then I stop the video. And after I'm behind the screen, and I'm actually a very good person. I do a lot for the community.
Awesome.
I'm friends with a lot of people that are good. I never heard a fly. I saw your statement about what happened the other. You know what happened. I
Oh,
don't.
like my Instagram statement that I put out? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man.
Actually, I've put out a few,
I,
but
I did put a statement out about it. It's kind of bad, but and then I didn't have the time. But I did pray for the guy that died in Orlando and praying for you and your family. Rest in peace. That stuff.
oh yeah, that
That
was
was sad.
it was very sad. It was a very sad week. The
I
thing
found out.
was, I guess about that, like people had been like DMing me about it, and I was like, I think I should address this because this is pretty major stuff
Yeah,
here.
I was going to do a video on it, but Roller Coaster News Network was born year during this year in 2020. July 9th it came out. My first ever video. And it was at Nobles.
That's pretty good.
I was
Knobles.
born on the 19th of July.
Oh wow.
July 19th. This guy came in. 2003, actually. What year you born? 2003?
No, I was actually born in 2002.
Oh,
Yeah, I was born in 2002 actually.
December?
No, actually July. What is it? I guess I am a little like I guess like in terms of my age, I guess I would technically be a little bit older for a senior in high school this year,
Yeah.
but well, I guess actually not really. Well, sort of. I don't know. But yeah.
I got the same thing. I look young for you, but I'm actually 17. Look young.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. I'll be
Yeah,
proud of
I
you.
think I look younger than I actually am,
You
so it's not
do.
that big of an issue.
Yeah. I don't get the compliments I look like 12, and I just get mad. I
Yeah, that
get very upset.
sucks.
That my people say I'd be carded for the rest of my life. Being carded.
Uh
Like to go to a rated R movie, I'll have to show an ID. You ever what do you do in hobbies other than coasters?
for hobbies other than coasters, um I guess we already went through a few of them. I mean, I watch football, like NFL
Oh,
football. I mean, Falcons fan and everything. I used to, and I did fantasy for a little bit. I also mentioned that what was it? Traveling. That was another thing.
what did you travel to? What cities?
I guess cities I've been to. Some of the better ones I've been to. Mexico City is incredible.
I heard it's bad for other stuff.
Like there, I know like Mexico
It's
visiting
okay.
has a reputation. Honestly, I think if as long as you stay in out of like
What
the
area?
really bad areas, you're probably fine. Like
You
there's
ever been to Tijuana?
what was that? No, I
Right,
have not.
Tijuana?
Wait,
Tijuana.
Tijuana?
It's in Mexico.
Yeah, I haven't
It's
been
in San
there.
Diego.
It's near San Diego. Yeah, I haven't been there. There's not a whole lot I think to do there.
Nothing goes good in Tijuana, but just wondering. My dad's been in
Um,
San Diego. My dad used to live in California
that's he used to live there.
when he was in his 20s. He was a Marine.
Oh,
He was a Marine
that's pretty.
in 1970s. Well, he was born in the 50s, but he was in the Marines from 74 to 77. Got any military in your family?
No, but
Any
I
family?
guess if your dad sees this, thank you for your service.
He will.
I, I, uh,
I will show myself.
I don't know, what else to say, but that's a big commitment. So
He
thank
was
you for
a
that.
commitment. I'm actually proud of him. And he's
Yeah.
a veteran. He is been treated well. I treat him like gold. If I love him, he's a great man. My uncle was in Vietnam vet.
Wow, that's really tough, actually.
He
Yeah.
died though, my uncle. He died in 2019 from cancer. He was a great man.
Man, that's
He
tough.
lived with us too for a very long time. That's my sister.
Alrighty.
I better block her out. She didn't like to be videotaped. Hey Nicole, can you get out for a minute? I'm live. She's kind of, I can't talk about it.
Alrighty.
She doesn't like to be videotaped on camera. I don't have her on camera. She doesn't even like me in a picture taken.
That's all right. It's all right. Um, what was I
I'm
gonna
not
say?
actually go. So Frank, reporting from his home, Roller Coaster News Network, and you say the rest. Life is a roller coaster. Thanks. We could always. It's nice meeting you. You're welcome anytime. Let me know when we may become friends or something. Collaborate.
Alrighty. Sounds
Okay.
good. Thank you.